And you also have a degree in economics.
Yeah, that was my
First.
I got that out of UCLA. Yeah.
What was it about economics that got you?
You know, we talked a little bit about this in the car.
Yeah.
I go, well, I'm going to climb that hill, but I don't know that that's the hill I want to climb. From there, I can see the other hills that I want to climb. So I really thought I wanted to be an engineer. But to get into UCLA, I'm like, well, I'll go to the School of Arts and Letters and do physics. Because they said, well, all the same courses.
Right.
So I go, okay, I'll do that. Well, once I got into, my first physics classes, I go, yeah, I like physics, but I wasn't really into particle physics. I'm like, this is, and the people I saw in it, I didn't identify with. So other people attracted to that, I'm like, I don't think I fit in. I'm the round peg, and these are all square holes. So, but one of my breadth requirements was an economics class. And I go, this is fascinating. Economics was not what I thought it was. You have a vision in your head of what this is. I'm thinking it's going to be spreadsheets and statistics and accounting.
Interesting. So what is it?
And it really isn't. It's about human behavior.
Whoa.
It's about making choices. So when you study economics on a micro level, it's the individual. So like this time. So we slipped this, and you asked what I meant by slip. I go, move to the right, because we weren't going to do it on the 19th.
Right.
Well, you probably had a student come up.
Right.
So you had to weigh, okay, first of all, the student is a source of income. So
Right.
you're going to put a little cash in your bank, and you have an obligation to that student. You want to keep that student. So that has value. All those things have value. And then you've got me on the other end to do a freebie thing.
Right.
This is not making instant cash. So I have to weigh those two.
Right.
And the commodity you're going to apply is your time. So you went, okay, my time would actually be better spent with my student, and then I'll call Glenn and see if he can negotiate. So we negotiated this time. I'm doing the same thing. So I had to value this above going home early and taking the dog to the park because this is my day off.
Right.
So I go, okay, you know what? This is a one-time thing. I've made a commitment to you, so I value this more.
Right.
So it's not always about money. In this case, it's about time. And we learned about people making, well, obviously, any economic decision you make, you've got cash that you can do anything with. You could buy a car, or you could go on a vacation. You go, okay, the vacation's only going to be fun now, but the car will give me years of service.
The car is type 2 fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's going to enable a lot of other fun.
Right.
So you make that choice. Sometimes you got to choose between owning a car and riding the bus. And you go, well, let's see. The bus won't go anywhere anytime I need it to. The car will. Do I need that? If your life is very rigid, you go, you can get rid of a lot of other things if you get rid of the car. No insurance.
Right.
Everywhere you park it, you don't have to worry about people banging into it. The maintenance on it you can get rid of if you just ride the bus. Or Uber everywhere. There's people now who Uber everywhere. And when you look at this city versus New York City, New York has, one, more transportation. Two, it's really hard to park a car. So a lot of people choose to not own a car in New York City, and it'd be hard not to here. Well, then we're getting off the subject, but that's economics.